The session is now called to order. Everyone is requested to rise for the singing of the national anthem. May we request everyone to observe a minute of silence for today's prayer. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we call the roll of members.
There is a motion, hearing no objection. The Secretary General is directed to call the roll.
Roll call of members. Honorable Representatives Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Acharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adyong, Adbincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte Neguiat, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabe, Bautista Bandigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biazon, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulot Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Predenil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Cerilles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesús, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, Del Oso Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Elago, Enverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ebardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol Pascual, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Richard, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Goriseta, Gullias, Hernandez, Herrera D, Hopper, Halos Hos, Javier, Ko, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Lee, Lim Kai Chong, Lobregat, Lopez Benhar, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Loyola, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudadatu, Suharto, Mangudadatu, Sasid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles Jericho, Nograles Carlo, Nolasco, Núñez Malañaon, Huaminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vini, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radaza, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque Hari, Roque Rogelio, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar, Sabeliano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Suansing, Estrelita, Suansing, Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherni, Tejada, Tebes, Tiangco, Ting, Tinio, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabinataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco Lord Alan J, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Biolago, Yap Arthur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Subiri. Mr. Speaker, the roll call shows that 233 members responded to the call.
Can you kindly repeat the count?
Mr. Speaker, the roll call shows that 233 members responded to the call.
With 233 members addressing to the call, the chair hereby declares a quorum. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we dispense the reading and approval of the journal.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Yeah, I defer. Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading. Mr. Speaker, I withdraw previous motion. I move that we defer the approval of the journal
Is,
of the previous session.
there was, we have already ruled on that. It has already been deferred. Can we proceed
I
to
move-
the next matter, Majority
I move to
Leader?
withdraw. I move to withdraw the dispense of the.
Is there any objection to the motion to withdraw? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to defer the approval of the journal of the previous session.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill. I'm sorry.
Please proceed. Take your time, Majority Leader. Take your time. We're not in a hurry. We
Mr.
have
Speaker, I
532 members, 232 members present. Take your time. 233 and increasing. We have the COMELEC here.
Mr. Speaker,
Please proceed.
I move that we now proceed to the reference of business and request the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bills and resolution of first reading, as well as communications and committee reports.
Is
I
there
so
any
move, Mr.
objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is so directed. Proceed.
Reference of business, bills on first reading, House Bill 5984, providing for the social pension of destitute PWD, Representative Marquez.
Committee on Social Services.
House Bill number 5985, creating one additional RTC branch in Lorena, Siquijor, Representative Rocamora.
Justice.
House Bill 5986, integrating voter education, Representative Vargas.
Education.
House Bill 5987, promoting rural health, Representative Vargas.
Health.
House Bill 5988, declaring a one-time amnesty, Representative Vargas.
Labor and Employment.
House Bill 5989, amending Republic Act 7719, Representative Vargas.
Health.
House Bill 5990, providing medical scholarships, Representative Vargas.
What number?
5990, sir.
Health.
House Bill 5993, reforming the budget process, Representative Yap Artur.
Appropriation.
House Bill 5994, mandating banks, financial institutions, other credit card issuers to eliminate the annual membership fees, Representative Olivares.
Banks.
House Bill 5995, extending the paternity leave, Representative Brosas and De Jesus.
Labor.
House Bill 5996, authorizing the DOH, Representative Vargas.
Committee on Health.
House Bill 5997, providing for special financial assistance, Representative Vargas.
Public Order.
House Bill 5998, promoting awareness on chronic fatigue syndrome, Representative Vargas.
Health.
House Bill 5999, providing for an increase in the salary of and additional incentives for government positions, Representative Vargas.
Appropriations.
House Bill 6000, promoting outcome-based education, Representative Bilaro.
Basic Ed.
House Bill 6001, establishing a mandatory apprenticeship program, Representative Bilaro.
Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 6002, mandating all Philippine universities to adopt the ISO, Representative Bilaro.
Committee on Higher Ed.
House Bill 6003, providing for the establishment of a TESDA training center, Representative Bilaro.
Committee on Higher Ed.
House Bill 6004, amending Republic Act 9163, Representative Bilaro.
Higher Ed.
House Bill 6005, amending the Dual Training Act, Representative Bilaro.
Higher Ed.
House Bill 6006, instituting an online voting system, Representative Bilaro.
Suffrage.
House Bill 6007, amending Republic Act 8291, Representative Bilaro.
Basic Ed.
House Bill 6008, amending Section 5, Paragraph 3 of Republic Act 9225, Representative Bilaro.
Justice.
House Bill 6009, recognizing transportation network companies, Representative Nograles.
Transportation.
House Bill 6010, establishing the Marawi City Polytechnic College, Representative Bilaro.
Higher Ed.
House Bill 6014, establishing the Barangay Road Development Board, Representative Go Mark.
Public Works.
House Bill 6015, establishing a code of conduct and quality of service, Representative Abayon.
Transportation.
Resolutions, House Resolution 1118, direct the appropriate committee to investigate the proliferation of falsified documents, Representative Bertiz.
Rules.
House Resolution 1119, conferring the Congressional Medal of Achievement, Representative Bilaro.
Rules.
House Resolution 1120, calling for an investigation by the appropriate committee, Representative Suarez.
Rules.
House Resolution 1121, direct the Committee on Labor and Employment, Representatives De Jesus, Brosas, several others.
Rules.
House Resolution 1122, urging the Committee on Human Rights, Representative De Jesus, Brosas, several others.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1123, commending and congratulating the Iglesia Ni Cristo, Representative Castelo.
Rules.
House Resolution 1124, commending the West Visayas State University, Representative Treñas.
Rules.
House Resolution 1125, to inquire into the suspension of issuance of permits, Representative Roque Hari.
Rules.
Communications, letters dated July 12 of Roger Edino, Deputy Director, BSP.
Committee on Banks.
Committee reports, report number 326 on House Bill number 6024.
Rules.
Report numbers 327 and 328 on House Bill number 6030 and 6031.
Rules. Mr. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading. Mr. Speaker, with leave of the House, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 5682. And for this purpose, may I request the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and to call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5682, an act making the position of a cooperative officer mandatory in the municipal, city, and provincial levels, amending for the purpose Republic Act number 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991. Roll call of members, consideration of House Bill number 5682. Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Abilianosa, Abu, Abueg, Acharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batucabe, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maravida, Brosas, Bulot Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilaw, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fredinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cirilles, Chavez, Chipeco, Co, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Losa Montalla, Di Maporo Abdullah, Di Maporo Khalid, Duwabit, Durano, Di, Elago, Enverga, Rigel, Erice, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Frer Juliet, Frer Luis, Feriol, Floyrendo, Flores, Fortun, Fortuno, Fentebella, Garbin, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose, Garcia Albano, Garin Richard, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gachelian, Heron, Guana Cristina, Gomark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio Dong, Gonzales Fernando, Goriseta, Gullias, Hernandez, Herrera D, Hofer, Halosos, Javier, Ko, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lee, Limkay Chong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Loyola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudodato Suarto, Mangudodato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles Jericho, Nograles Carlo, Nolasco, Nunez Maliñaon, Waminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bini, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Rowapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roquehari, Roque Rogelio, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar, Savillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shirley, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Bareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Sarate, Subiri.
With 236 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative and 0 abstention, House Bill 5682 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 5685. And for this purpose, may I request the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5685, an act instituting the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. Roll call of members, consideration House Bill number 5685. Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Abillanosa, Abu, Abueg, Acharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagiching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batucabe, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Bigtang, Calgas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casirao, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Cerilles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cubanco, Colgantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montalia, De Maporo, Duavit, Durano, Di, Elago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Boain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortun, Fortuno, Fentebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gachelian, Heron, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Goriseta, Gullas, Hernández, Hererdi, Hofer, Javier, Conghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasetin, Liachon, Limgaychong, Labrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Macapagalaroyo, Baseda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magudadatu, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Guaminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Pangariban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tamuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabin Ataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, Uybereta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villapuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 236 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstention, House Bill 5685 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading, House Bill number 5686, and for this purpose, may I request the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of House Bill 5686 and call the roll of members for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5686, an act declaring July 27th every year special non-working holiday, amending for the purpose Public Act number 9645, otherwise known as the commemoration of the founding anniversary of Iglesia Ni Cristo Act. Roll call of numbers, consideration of House Bill number 5686. Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Gatcharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabi, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Betis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixturbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cerilla, Chavez, Chipeco, Coago, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montaña, Di Maporo, Duabit, Durano, Di Elago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Farillas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Gureceta, Gullas, Hernández, Herreredi, Hofer, Halosos, Javier, Conghun, Labadabad, Lacson, Dagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Lechon, Lilim, Gaychong, Lobrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magodadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Nubel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Guaminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primisil Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relámpagos, Revilla, Robapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romaldo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sacarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Sarimbangon, Salo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sevillano, Semas, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Spansing, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Uybareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarrica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 236 members voting in the affirmative, none in the negative, and 0 abstentions, House Bill 5686 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 5707. And for this purpose, may I direct the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
There is a motion by the Majority Leader. Hearing no objection, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5707, an act right-sizing the national government to improve public service delivery. Roll call of members, consideration House Bill number 5707. Abad, Abaya, Abayan, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Gatcharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amate, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabi, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Betis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Rosas, Bulot Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixturbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, Catango, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cerilles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coago, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montaña, Nimaporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, Elago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Gureceta, Gullas, Hernández, Herrera D. Hofer, Halosos, Xavier, Conghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilim, Kaichong, Lubrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Magpagalarroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magudadatu, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Maminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sevillano, Semas, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, T. Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Uybareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 230 voting in the affirmative, 6 in the negative, and 0 abstentions, House Bill 5707 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 5717, and for this purpose, may I request for the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
There's a motion. Hearing no objection, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5717, an act extending for another 25 years the franchise assigned to PBN Broadcasting Network Inc. under Republic Act number 8158, entitled an act extending the franchise granted to Jorge D. Bayona under Republic Act number 5789, assigning it in favor of PBN Broadcasting Network Inc. and renewing the term thereof for another 25 years from the date of effectivity of this act. Roll call of members. Consideration of House Bill number 5717. Abad, Abaya, Abayan, Avellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Acharon, Ako, Pacosta, Costa Alba, Adjong, Adbingula, Agaraw, Agabao, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batucabe, Bautista Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulutbegtang, Calgas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Ceravica, Cerilles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Vera, Defensor, del Mar, del Rosario, de Los Montalia, de Maporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, El Lago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhayin, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Pariñas, Fernando Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garin, Gazataya, Gachayan, Heron, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Gureceta, Gullas, Hernández, Herrera D, Hopper, Halosos, Xavier, Conjun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilim, Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Magpagalarroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Guaminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Kisumbing, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sevillano, Semas, Xiao, Silverio, Singsong, Swansing, Suarez, Alvarado, Tamuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, T. Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Vibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Sarate, Subiri.
With 237 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill 5717 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading of House Bill number 5681. For this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So moved.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5681, an act creating a Carabao Center in the Municipality of Ginobatan, Province of Albay, amending for the purpose Section 12 of Public Act number 7307, entitled an act creating the Philippine Carabao Center to propagate and promote the Philippine Carabao and for other purposes, appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members, consideration House Bill number 5681. Abad, Abaya, Abayan, Abellanosa, Abu, Abue, Gacharon, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabi, Bautista Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Bectang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixturbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Cerilles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montaña, de Maporo, Duavit, Durano, Di, El Lago, Enverga, Irice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortun, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gachellan, Herón, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Guriseta, Gullas, Hernández, Herrerdi, Hopper, Halasos, Xavier, Conjun, Labadabad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilim, Gaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Magpagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mamudadatu, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Martugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Waminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocomora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, sa Garbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Savillanos, Semas, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Suarez, Alvarado, Tamunting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Talentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabin, Ataman, T. Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Uybareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Velosa, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Sarate, Subiri.
With 238 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstention, House Bill 5681 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading of House Bill number 5687. For this purpose, may I ask that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll of attendance for nominal voting.
House Bill number 5687, an act declaring January 23 of every year special non-working holiday in the province of Bulacan in commemoration of the inauguration of the Philippine Republic. Roll call of members, consideration House Bill number 5687. Abad, Abaya, Abayan, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Acharon, Ako, Pacosta, Costa Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabe, Bautista, Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulutbictang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilo, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cerillas, Chavez, Chipeco, Co, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Vera, Defensor, del Mar, del Rosario, de Los Montaña, de Maporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, El Lago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermitabuay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garín, Gazataya, Gachallán, Gerón, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Goreceta, Gullas, Hernández, Herrera D, Hopper, Halasos, Javier, Co, Conjun, Labandabad, Lacson, Labman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilim, Caichong, Lubrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangodadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañaon, Ogaminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relámpagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi, Nataman, T. Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Uybereta, Vargas, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco, Catera, Velosa, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villaraza, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative vote, and 0 abstention, House Bill 5687 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading of House Bill number 5688. For this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
thank you, Majority Leader. Before I direct the Secretary General, allow me to greet the King of Marikina. Happy birthday, Chairman BF, Bayani Fernando. Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill, call the roll for nominal voting. Happy birthday, Manong.
House Bill number 5688, an act declaring September 21 of every year special non-working holiday in the city of Cebu and the entire province of Cebu, including its highly urbanized and component cities, to be known as Cebu Press Freedom Day. Roll call of members, consideration House Bill number 5688. Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Costa Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawid, Batocabe, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cerillas, Chavez, Chipeco, Co, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Vera, Defensor, del Mar, del Rosario, de Los Montaña, de Maporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, El Lago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermitabuay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floyrendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, Garcia, Garcia Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzalez, Gurrieta, Gullias, Hernandez, Herrera D, Hofer, Halasos, Xavier, Kokonghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lim Gaychong, Lubrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Macpaglaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Waminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relámpagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sabillanos, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansig, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Uybereta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villapuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative, 0 abstention, House Bill 5688 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 5690. For this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is so directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting. Pastor.
House Bill number 5690, an act declaring March 2 of every year special non-working holiday in the province of La Union in commemoration of its founding anniversary, to be known as La Union Day. Roll call of members, consideration House Bill number 5680. Abad, Abaya, Abaya na Villanosa, Abu, Abueg, Acharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcilla, Serena, Sachensa, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawin, Batocabe, Bautista, Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilo, Castelo, Castro, Catambo, Cayetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Cirilles, Chavez, Chipeco, Co, Coanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Losa Montalia, Di Maporo, Duavit, Durano, Di, Elago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floyrendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentebella, Garbin, Garcia, Garcia Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzalez, Gurrieta, Gullias, Hernandez, Herrera D, Hofer, Halaso, Xavier, Kokonghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lim Gaychong, Lobrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Macpaglaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Maleñaon, Waminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relámpagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Savillanos, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Uybereta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 5690 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 5691. For this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is so directed.
House Bill number 5691, an act declaring November 15 of every year special non-working holiday in province of Occidental Mindoro in commemoration of its founding anniversary. Roll call of members. Consideration House Bill number 5691. Abad, Abaya, Abayan, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Costa Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Aglipay Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Gara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabe, Bautista Bandigan, Belaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Bectang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilaw, Castelo, Castro, Catango, Cayetano, Celeste, Serapica, Cerillas, Chavez, Chipeco, Coago, Collantes, Cortés, Fortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cua, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, De Vera, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montaña, Di Maporo, Duavit, Durano, Di, El Lago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pendebella, Garbin, García, García Albano, Garín, Gazataya, Gachalian, Herón, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Goriseta, Gullas, Hernández, Herreradi, Hofer, Halasos, Xavier, Conjun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilim, Caichong, Lobrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Mapagalarroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangododatu, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Miliana, Minding, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Maleñaon, Maminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiresato, Ramos, Relámpagos, Revilla, Rawapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, sa Carbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Savillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabi Nataman, T. Umali, Unavia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Velosa, Vergara, Villapete, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill 5691 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading of House Bill number 5715. For this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the Secretary General is so directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting. Please proceed, Mr. Secretary General.
House Bill 5715, an act extending
Slowly,
for
please.
an act extending for another 25 years the franchise granted to Cebu Broadcasting Company under Republic Act number 7963 entitled an act granting the Cebu Broadcasting Company a franchise to construct, install, operate, and maintain radio and television broadcasting stations within the Philippines and for other purposes. Roll call of members for consideration of House Bill number 5715. Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Atcharon, Ako, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Agdipay, Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Batucabi, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bulilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Bulot Bectang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilaw, Castelo, Castro, Catanco, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Juanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Coresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datul, Dasa, de Jesus de Venecia, de Vera, de Pensor, del Mal, de Rosario, de los Montaña, de Meporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buain, Scudere, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Pariñas, Fernando Perer, Periol, Cloirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentemilla, Garben, García, García Albano, Garín, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Nerón, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Gorseta, Julias, Hernández, Herrera, D. Hopper, Halosos, Javier, Kungun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacman, Lanete, Lawagan, Lasatin, Litchon, Lee, Limcaychon, Lubrigat, Lopez, Loyola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Villana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañán, Waminal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Patuano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primcia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sabillano, Sema, Siao, Silveres, Sinson, Sonsing, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan, Tijada, Tevez, Chanco, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Torabinataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy, Barreta, Vargas, Vilarde, Velasco Catera, Biloso, Vergara, Fuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarén, Yulago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarati, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill 5715 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading of House Bill number 5716. For this purpose, may I ask that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the Secretary General is so directed to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 5716, an extending for another 25 years the franchise granted to Vanguard Radio and Network Company, Inc. under Republic Act Number 7529 entitled An Act Granting Vanguard Radio Network Company, Inc. a franchise to construct, install, operate, and maintain radio and television broadcasting station in the island of Luzon and for other purposes as amended by Republic Act Number 8069. Roll call of members for consideration of House Bill 5716. Abad, Abaya, Abayon, Villanosa, Abo, Abuega, Cheron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Aglipay, Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Batuabi, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Burut Bectang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Castelo, Castro, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Juanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Kusalan, Crisologo, Cua, Quaresma, Cueva, Delipia, Datul, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, de Bere, Defensor, del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, de Maporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermite, Buhain, Escudera, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Pariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Periol, Florendo, Flores, Portuno, Puentevilla, Garbin, García, Albano, Garin, Gasatay, Gatchalian, Heron, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Gorseta, Gullias, Hernández, Herrerati, Hopper, Halasos, Javier, Conjun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Aucan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lee, Limcaichon, Lobrigat, Lopez, Liola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudadato, Marcoleta, Marcos Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Villana, Mendín, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nocurales, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañao, Nuamina, Locampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicias, Agabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirisato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez, Román, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sabellano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Simpson, Sonsi, Suárez, Alvarado, Tambuntín, Tan, Tejada, Tebes, Chanco, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tu Pastor Binhataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, Uy Barreta, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Yulago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill 5716 is approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading of House Bill number 5780. For this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is so directed to read the title and to call the roll.
House Bill number 5780, an act renaming the Don Honorio Ventura Technological State University in the municipality of Bacolor, province of Pampanga as the Don Honorio Ventura State University and expanding its curricular offerings, amending for the purpose of Republic Act number 9832, entitled An Act Converting the Don Honorio Ventura College of Arts and Trades in the municipality of Bacolor, province of Pampanga into a state university to be known as the Don Honorio Ventura Technological State University and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members for consideration of House Bill 5780. Abad, Abaya, Nabilianosa, Abo, Abueg, at Charon, Acop, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Aglipay, Villar, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angar, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bacao, Bagating, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Batocabi, Bautista Bandigat, Bilaro, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Yason, Billones, Veron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Brosas, Budot, Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Castelo, Castro, Catampo, Caetano, Celeste, Serápica, Cerillas, Chávez, Chepeco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortes, Tortuna, Cosalan, Quezolgo, Cua, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipi, Datul, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, de Vera, Defensor, del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montalia, de Maporo, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Pariñas, Fernando, Periol, Florendo, Flores, Portuno, Puentevilla, Garbin, García, Albano, Garin, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Gorseta, Gullias, Hernández, Herrera D, Hopper, Halasos, Javier, Conjun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laucan, Lasatin, Lichon, Lee, Limcaichon, Lobregat, Lopez, Loyola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangudadato, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Villana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañan, Waminal Ocampo, Olivares, Ong, Ortega, Pacquiao, Patuano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premisea, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirizato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahales, Salceda, Salimbangan, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Sabillano, Sema, Ciao, Silverio, Sinso, Suansing, Suarez, y Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan, Tijada, Tebes, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Turabinataman, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Umungab, Único, Uy, Urbareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Bilarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villarasi, Suarez, Villarica, Villaren, Vilago, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Zarate, Subiri.
With 238 affirmative votes, 0 negative and 0 abstention, House Bill 5780 is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Speaker, I move
Majority
for the
Leader? Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration of House Concurrent Resolution Number 12. So move, Mr. Speaker. And with this, Mr. Speaker, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the House Resolution Number 12.
The Secretary General, is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is so directed to read concurrent House Resolution number 12.
Number 12, Mr. Speaker.
12.
House Concurrent Resolution Number 12. Concurrent Resolution providing for the legislative calendar for the second regular session of the 17th Congress of the Philippines.
Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move for the adoption of the said House Resolution.
there is a motion to adopt. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, we would like to recognize the guests from the gallery of the Honorable Ricky Sandoval from the Lone District of Malabon. They are Vice Mayor Jeannie Sandoval and the new set of officers of St. James Academy Alumni Association, headed by their President, Attorney Maria Marta Ignacio Parolan. Mr. Speaker, we would like to welcome them in the gallery.
The guests of the Honorable Sandoval, headed by the most beautiful Vice Mayor of Metro Manila, ma'am, and as well as Attorney Farolan. Good afternoon. Welcome to the House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, we would like also to recognize the guests
Galing mo
from the
talaga,
gallery
Ricky.
of the Honorable Antonio Tino, Honorable Franz Castro, Honorable Carlos Zarate, Honorable Emmy De Jesus, Honorable Arlene Brosas, and Honorable Sara Ilago, all from the Makabayan Bloc. Their visitors are from the Workers' Party of Belgium, namely the Honorable Maxine Liradelfo, the Honorable Michael Berba-Wede, the Honorable Matilde L. Bakri, Micheline Broynick, Simon De Beer, and Gert Haberbeke.
The guests of the Makabayan Representatives of Congress, welcome to the House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, we would like also to recognize the guests from the gallery of the Honorable Deputy Minority Leader and representative of the Co-op NATCO Party List, Honorable Antonio M. Bravo. His guests are Ms. Rasmila Cosain, Dennis Cornejo, and Ana Lu Olivar.
Ang bisita po ng tagapagtanggol ng mga kooperatiba ay mangyari pong tumayo. Welcome po sa House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, we would like also to acknowledge the presence in the gallery of the guests of the Honorable Anthony Bravo and Honorable Sabiano Canama. They are from the Co-op NATCO Party List, Mr. Chairman, cooperative leaders of Visayas and Mindanao. We would like to acknowledge them.
The
Mr.
guests
Chairman.
of Congressman Bravo. Welcome po sa House of Representatives. Magandang hapon po. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we would like also to recognize the guests from the gallery of the Honorable Kakabag-Aw, the representative of the Lone District of Dinagat Island, Honorable Tom Villarin, guests of Honorable Gabriel Bordado Jr. and Honorable Teddy Bagilat. Their guests are the Pakisama, Task Force Mapalad, Kaisahan, CARD, Arnao, Peldra, People in Need, and Ango. Mr. Speaker, we would like to welcome them in the gallery.
Ang mga bisita po nila Congressman Villarin, Kakabag-Aw, Teddy Bagilat. Meron pa ba ako na-miss? Welcome po sa House of Representatives. Mabuhay po kayo.
Mr. Speaker, we would like also to acknowledge the guests of the Honorable Representative from the 1st District of Samar, the Honorable Edgar Merez Sarmiento. His guests are the barangay officials from the municipality of San George, Samar, headed by the Liga President, the Honorable Rinaldo Salandino.
The visitors of the best-looking ever representative from the 1st District of Samar, maupay nga kulo pa iyo nga tanan mga taga San Jorge. Kunta magtikada mo niyo kwarta, magtikari ko kamo. Mas rumay ko pa kontra kan Congressman Sarmiento. Maupay nga kulo pa iyo nga tanan. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we would like also to acknowledge the guests of the Honorable Ben Ibardone from the Lone District of Eastern Samar. They are the municipal officials from the municipality of Lawaan, Eastern Samar, headed by the municipal ABC President, Honorable Roger Ider, together with the SB members, Honorable Olgade, Escaldre, Sabulao, Inciso, and Gaylon.
The guests of the incoming Governor of Eastern Samar, the Honorable Ben Ibardone, from Lawaan, maupay nga kalup, paiyo nga tanan, mga mano. Kunta magtigari kaluwat kamo, kontra pa kan Bin Ibarduni, maupay nga kalup. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we consider bills under the calendar of business for Thursday and Friday. With this, Mr. Speaker, allow me, pursuant to our rules, to put forth on omnibus motion for consideration of the following House bill. House Bill 5689, under Committee Report 253, House Bill 5789, under Committee Report 275, House Bill 5790, under Committee Report 276, House Bill 5793, under Committee Report 278, House Bill 5794, under Committee Report 279, House Bill 2506, under Committee Report 284, House Bill 2507, under Committee Report 285, House Bill 2508, under Committee Report 286, House Bill 3438, under Committee Report 287, House Bill Committee Report 5235, under Committee Report 288, House Bill 5803, under Committee Report 289, and House Bill 5806, under Committee Report 290. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Please proceed, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we consider the respective explanatory notes as the sponsorship of the said measures.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Proceed, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, there being no member who wishes to interpolate on the said local bills, I move that we terminate the period of interpolation.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Mr.
Proceed.
Speaker, I move that we open the period of amendments.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, there being no committee amendment nor individual amendment, I move that we terminate the period of amendment.
There is a motion to terminate. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr.
Majority
Speaker,
Leader.
I move that we vote on second reading the bills as mentioned.
Is there any objection? Hearing none. As to all those in favor, please say aye. As to all those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. Forementioned House bills are hereby approved on second reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I now move that we proceed to the consideration of measures under the calendar of business for the day. With this, Mr. Speaker, I move that we consider House Bill number 5808 as contained in Committee Report 291, submitted by the Committee on Health. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. Proceed, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, copies of the bill have been previously distributed to the members of the House. May I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill without prejudice to the insertion into the records of the text thereof. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
The Secretary General is so directed.
House Bill number 5808, an act establishing a free basic medicine assistance program in all government health facilities nationwide, appropriating funds therefore.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, with this I move that the chairperson of the committee, the Honorable Angelina Tan, be recognized to begin sponsorship of the measure.
The Honorable Angelina Tan, the giant killer from Quezon, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish to manifest that the explanatory note of my bill be made part of the sponsorship speech under House Bill 5808 under Committee Report 291. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Congresswoman Angelina Tan. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we open the period of interpellation.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable, may we recognize the Honorable Jose Atienza of the party list Mabuhay for his interpellation.
The Honorable Jose Lito Atienza of Party List Buhay, the defender of life, is recognized.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Speaker, sa inyong pagtatanggol sa buhay. Knowing very well that you are a pro-lifer yourself. With the permission of the lady sponsor, we just would like to clarify certain issues surrounding this very noble and well-intentioned piece of legislation. Am I correct to assume that the purpose of your bill is to ensure that there are medicines in all health centers in the country?
You're correct, Mr. Speaker. The intention of the bill is to provide basic medicines in all health facilities, from the barangay health centers to the rural health units and the government hospitals.
So you are including government hospitals, health centers, and the like. All institutions providing health services for our people.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Would you have an idea how many health centers there are in the whole country?
As of the moment, I don't have a data of how many health centers, but as per the briefing of the Department of Health during our organizational meeting, they reported that all over the Philippines, there were 90+% on the coverage of the health centers, barangay health centers, sir, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, there are about 50,000 barangays in the country. So would you say that there are at least 50,000 health centers that will benefit out of this measure?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Speaker.
So may I ask, Mr. Speaker, why do we need to legislate a service that we have been assuming that that health services have already been rendered by these health centers in the first place? Sila po ba'y hindi nanggagamot ngayon? Ano po ba ang gamit ng health center ngayon?
Yeah, for the information of Honorable Atienza, Mr. Speaker, yes, we do have the barangay health centers, but having this in the barangays doesn't mean that all the services, the basic services are available. In fact, kaya po na-introduce ko po ang panukala na ito bilang manggagawa ng kalusugan din, at as a result or output of my rounds in my district, nakita ko po na kulang na kulang, especially yun pong the most basic. So, yung atin pong panukala ay nakatuon lamang doon sa basic medicines. And ano po ba yung mga basic medicines? Yun po yung mga essential medicines. So technically, kahit po meron tayong 90% or more na barangay health center, hindi po ibig sabihin may gamot po na available in that centers. Yun po ang dahilan, Mr. Speaker, kung bakit ito po ay atin pong pinropose nang sa ganun po ay to ensure that there is available medicines in these centers.
Sa tingin po ng ating kagalang-galang na Lady Congresswoman, ay hindi sumusunod ang mga health centers sa atas ng kanilang pagkakabuo bilang health center. Sapagkat sabi nyo, ang ginagarantiyan natin ngayon sa batas na ito ay tiyakin na mayroong basic health medicines. Basic services and medicines.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Speaker. If enacted into law, definitely the Department of Health will be tasked together with the LGU to make sure there's an available medicines in the
Sa
centers.
tingin po ba nila ay hindi ginagawa ng Department of Health noon at ngayon yung kanilang mandated responsibility of providing basic health services and medicines when people, the poor especially, go to them for protection of their health needs?
Mr. Speaker, sa tingin ko naman po, ginagawa nila yung mandato nila. In fact, meron naman pong pondo na ina-allocate para po dito na ibinibigay po natin sa lokal na pamahalaan. Pero hindi po natin makover talaga yung kabuuan. So, eto po, nakita po ng nakita ko po na siguro kailangan very specific, mandate talaga natin na i-cover natin lahat ng essential medicines available at all level of health cares.
Nasabi ko nga po kanina, Mr. Speaker, that this is a well-intentioned measure to pass a law that will require institutions of health to provide basic health services, including essential medicines. Yun po ang major objective nitong batas na ito. Di po ba?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Ang health services po kasi ay devolved, no? So malaking factor po talaga doon yung pondo na manggagaling supposed to be sa lokal na pamahalaan. But because of the limitation of funds, dito po ay we ask or we task the Department of Health na i-support, no, ang local government on this commodity.
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po sa ating local government code ay may kanya-kanyang function ng bawat departamento. Ang pagkakaintindi ko po sa ating National Appropriations Act, meron pong kanya-kanyang pondo ang mga ospital sa buong bansa. Sa tingin po ba niyo hindi nagagamit itong pondong ito sa pakay ng kanilang sa pagbibigay ng pondo sa kanila? Kung gano'n ang ating pananaw, saan kaya napupunta ang pera all these years?
I'm in no position to give you the exact answer. But I have trust on the Department of Health na properly naman na-execute at nararamdaman naman po ng mamamayan yung mga serbisyo na ibinibigay natin, no, through the Department of Health. So, hindi ko po masasabi, Mr. Speaker, na hindi nila nagagamit yung nagagamit ng tama, yun pong pondo na ibinibigay natin sa health facilities and local government.
Sa tingin po ba ninyo pondo ang problema?
Yes po, big factor po yung pondo talaga. I think in any services, palagi naman pong tinitingnan natin talaga to cover everyone, yun po talagang funds.
Kung pondo ang problema, Mr. Speaker, since the health centers are properly legally organized and the Department of Health is duly mandated, isn't it more prudent on the part of Congress to add more appropriations for the health centers and the hospitals rather than us passing another law over another law just to ensure that our people are given basic health services? Ang pananaw ko po, baka ito'y maging redundant at maging dahilan lamang sa pagre-rechannel ng salapi na dapat na talaga doon lamang mapunta sa purpose na yon. Kung ang problema po ay pondo, di dagdagan natin ang pondo ng health, bawasan natin yung mga ibang department, dadaan po sa atin ng national appropriation. In the coming days, we will already be tackling this in the committees. Isn't it more prudent, practical, effective to address the problem at its roots? Kulang ng pera ang mga health center. Kulang ng pera ang mga ospital. Tama po yun, and I would agree with you readily. And I will join you if your proposal is to add more appropriations for health rather than wasted money that we know are being allocated in many departments. At this point in time, we do not even know how much really is needed to ensure the noble and well-intentioned objectives of your measure. We do not have the exact numbers of public hospitals. Would you have this now, Lady Sponsor? Meron po ba kayong bilang ng mga ospital sa buong Pilipinas?
Oh, I don't have the exact number of the public hospitals all over the Philippines right now, sir.
Wala po kayong bilang ng ospital. Wala tayong bilang ng health center. Ano po ang ating ilalaan? Meron po ba kayong idea magkano ang kailangan para mabigyan natin ng pondo ang lahat ng mga institusyon na ito? How much do you think would be necessary to ensure that each health center and hospital in the country rendering services for our poor people would be given an opportunity and capacity to buy medicines and give this to our indigent and poor Filipinos? Magkano
Sir-
po kaya aabutin?
Mr. Speaker, during the meeting with the Committee on Appropriation, the Department of Health was asked on how much is the projection of the in order to implement this if enacted into law, and they said they needed around 5 billion to provide a
May I ask for a 1-minute recess so I can confer with the lady sponsor?
Session is suspended for a few minutes.
Coast Guard, boss. Coast Guard. Pinagagano ng Coast Guard.
Dito sa House, laging na-dead dahil dun sa Deputy Speaker dun sa Oo. Ngayon, nasa Senate na. Oo. Pinapatay talaga ni Senator Villar. Ilang Congress din pinapatay ni ngayon, mukhang business model nilang bibigyan nilang mura ng agricultural tapos co-convert. Tsaka ito, yung mga developer na kliyente nito. May nagre-request ako. May minumura ako. Pagalitan ako kahapon.
Yan na lamang po ay inuhit na lang po ninyo sa tadhana. Wala na rin. Sila naman po ay mga naging kasama sa po. Dahil sa Marxismo, Lenismo, isipang mga
Umamin ka na. Umamin ka na. Umamin ka na. Umamin ka na kasi. Kausap mo.
Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we suspend consideration of House Bill number 5808. So move, Mr. Speaker.
There's a motion. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we consider House Bill number 5811 as contained in Committee Report 2983, submitted by the Committee on Poverty Alleviation. So move, Mr. Speaker.
There's a motion.
For the consideration, Mr. Speaker.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, copies of the bill have been previously distributed to the members. May I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill without prejudice to the insertion into the records of the text thereof. So move, Mr. Speaker.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the Secretary General is so directed to read the title of the aforementioned bill.
House Bill number 5811, an act providing for a Magna Carta of the poor.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the chairperson of the Committee on Poverty Alleviation, the Honorable John Marvin Yul Servo, and also the 3rd District Representative of Manila, be recognized to begin sponsorship of the measure. So move, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable John Marvin Yul Servo, the second best looking representative, is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, manifest ko po na yung speech po yung explanatory note po.
Salamat po sa presensya po at manifestation ng ating ginoong sponsor. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, there being no member who wishes to interpolate the Honorable Nieto, may I move that we terminate the period of interpellation.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we open the period of amendment.
There is a motion. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, there being no committee amendment nor individual amendment, I move that we close the period of amendments.
The motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, may I request that the Honorable Nieto be recognized for his manifestation.
Yes, the Honorable Yul Servo Nieto is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, may I ask for the inclusion of the following members as co-authors of the Magna Carta of the Poor, namely Kong Carlo Nograles, Kong Carlo Daxcua, Kong Lito Atienza, Kong Edson Lagman, Kong Bordado. Thank you.
There is a manifestation duly noted by the Secretary General. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, in line with that, I move that we vote on second reading House Bill number 5811.
There is a motion to approve on second reading House Bill number 5811 as contained in Committee Report 293. As to all those in favor, please say aye. As to all those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. House Bill 5811 is approved on second reading. Congratulations, Representative Yul Servo Nieto, the second best-looking representative of the 17th Congress after me.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Congratulations, kapatid. Ha? Napakasandali mo pa lamang naging tagapangulo ng Committee on Poverty Alleviation. Naipasa mo na ang napaka-importante at napakabuluhan na Magna Carta for the poor. Kita mo nga naman.
Thank you po.
Pagpalain ka, kapatid.
Likewise po.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, in accordance with the rules governing inquiries in aid of legislation, I move that we refer the following House resolutions to the appropriate committees. House Resolution 1017 to the Committee on Justice, House Resolution 1020 to the Committee on Veterans Affairs and Welfare, House Resolution 1021 to the Committee on Agriculture and Food, House Resolution 1022 to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture, House Resolution 1023 to the Committee on Human Rights, House Resolution 1024 to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development, House Resolution 1025 to the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs, House Resolution 1026 to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development. House Resolution 1027 to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development. House Resolution 1028 to the Committees on National Defense and Security and Public Order and Safety. House Resolution 1029 to the Committee on Transportation. House Resolution 1032 to the Committee on Natural Resources. House Resolution 1034 to the Committee on Energy. House Resolution 1040 to the Committee on Public Order and Safety. House Resolution 1041 to the Committee on Public Order and Safety. House Resolution 1054 to the Committee on Dangerous Drugs. And House Resolution 1057 to the Committee on Dangerous Drugs. So move, Mr. Speaker.
There is a motion to refer the said resolutions to the appropriate committees. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the change of referral of the following measures. House Bill number 249 from the Committee on Local Government to the Committee on People's Participation. House Bill number 1450 from the Committee on Labor and Employment to the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation. House Bill numbers 1673, 2956, 3401, and 3788 from the Committee on Labor and Employment to the Committees on Labor and Employment and Civil Service and Professional Regulation. House Bill number 5897 from the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization to the Committee on Justice, and House Resolution number 1047 from the Committee on Public Information to the Committee on Ways and Means. So move, Mr. Speaker.
There is a motion for the change of referral of the aforementioned measures. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adjourn session until Monday, July 31, 2017 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Session is adjourned until July 31, 4 p.m. Lucy, may nag-request sa'yo. Habang naglalay ko, kunin daw kita. Oh. Yeah, pinubos ko doon. Yeah.